YouTube. What's up, man? Today we're back at it again with another reaction video. I'm doing a reaction video with my brother Bishop, and yeah, let's just get straight into it.
My boy,
Yo, B,
X, you
say
feel
what's
me?
up to YouTube.
What's going on, X? You What's going
Okay,
on
wait,
with
I'm about to turn your
y'all,
mic up.
man?
I'm about to turn your mic up real quick. Talk.
What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all,
All
man?
right, that's better. All
How
right,
y'all
B,
feeling,
you
man?
ready? The video
Come
we're
on,
reacting to
boy.
is a cop realizes he's going
How
to
many
jail
times I
for
gotta
the
tell you I was
rest of his
born?
life. So,
How many times I
without
gotta tell
further
you I was
ado,
born
let's
ready?
get straight into it.
This is Grant Hardin, a 50-year-old police officer hiding a horrifying secret. Grant has been apprehended on suspicion of murder, but as it would later transpire, his crimes and behavior were so bad that in his interrogation, he tried everything he possibly could to escape. On the 23rd of February, James Appleton had pulled into a
What?
parking lot on Ganry.
He was trying to escape the interrogation
My
room. He
fault,
must have
y'all. I was
been
trying to see if I had
did something crazy, bro. He was trying to escape the interrogation room, B.
He must have known he was cooked.
Road to take a phone call with his brother-in-law. Suddenly, a loud banging sound was heard over the phone, and the line went dead. A passerby had spotted a white Chevrolet Malibu parked behind James's car that immediately sped away after the loud noise. When the passerby went to check on James, he was lying dead at the wheel with a gunshot wound to the head. Gateway, Arkansas is a small town of 400 people, so the owner of the Chevy was quickly determined to be Grant Hardin, a 50-year-old police officer who had lived in this town his whole life. Later that night, Grant's vehicle was stopped at a police roadblock after taking his family out for dinner, and he was quickly brought in for questioning. But unfortunately for everyone involved, Grant's experience in law enforcement would prove to make this interrogation one of the most excruciating and difficult that Arkansas police had ever had to deal with.
I'm just taking Chamberlain. I know we have James.
So do you think he gets like police immunity because he's a
Nah.
police officer for like court cases?
Nah, if he killed somebody, they're not doing that, right?
They're not doing
Am I
that.
tweaking? Or if he kills somebody, they're not doing that.
Bro, it just said his experience in law force. Wait, maybe they're saying that because he like
Maybe
knows what to say to get
Yeah,
away
like he
with.
knows what to say. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe he knows what he's gonna say to get away with, but we gonna see.
Chamberlain. Okay. Did you used to be a police officer somewhere? Or, I recognized you, but I wasn't 100% sure where I knew you from. But somebody said that you used to be a police officer at Gateway or something like that. Okay.
The interrogation begins casually as Detective Chamberlain opens with questions about Grant's career. As they're both police officers, he assumes he can strike an immediate middle ground with him, building trust between them and hopefully getting him to relax so he'd give up information easier. A strategy that he'd soon find out had the opposite effect. Grant is then read his rights, but decides this is where he's going to start making it difficult for the detectives.
Here's the thing. I want to talk to you about
So we know what you're doing.
you've done today. Okay. Can you just take me through when you woke up this morning to when you got stopped by the police?
Yeah, I think what they mean by that is just like he's gonna manipulate he's just gonna give them no information, or he's so good, like he set up this murder so good that he's just gonna tell them lies and it's gonna make it look like he's not guilty. That's what I think.
Nah, he not coming like that, I don't think.
Huh?
Oh, he not coming like that, I don't think.
He not doing that? Alright, but we about to see.
Hey, what's the name of that road you're on? I'm sorry. I'm going to drop. Gantt Ridge?
I'm not going to say anything after I've been read those rights yet.
Okay. Well,
I don't know what's going on. I am kind of sickly to what I'm here for and things.
Up until this point, Grant hasn't been told what he's been brought in for, and states that he's feeling sickly given the circumstances he's been put into. Given his disturbing body language, he may also be feeling exposed and somewhat inferior due to being the suspect of a case instead of the detective for the first time in his life.
so you don't want to explain what you've done today? Did you? Is there a reason behind that?
What was the first thing said? I have the right to remain silent.
Okay, so he just a G, basically, B. He know his rights. He know his rights. He said, what did you read me on that First Amendment again? Or whatever the Second Amendment. He know to keep his mouth shut, B. That's a plus.
Because he know what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. He doing the right thing if you get caught doing something like this. Not saying do something like this.
Okay.
But if you ever do get caught doing something and they get you in this room like this, say, I don't feel comfortable unless I have a lawyer talking. That's exactly
That's what I gotta say, X.
Yep.
So I gotta say X. Okay, put me on the game, man,
Basically,
brother.
when you get, they're either trying to find information or they already know info and they're getting another piece of the story out of you. You're not getting took into the interrogation room unless they need to know something. Because if they already knew everything, you don't need to be in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going.
So you're telling me that you don't want to talk to me right now? Okay, cool. Hang tight right here for just a few minutes, okay?
As is normal in a case like this, the detectives leave the room for a few minutes to talk about how they're going to handle the interview. And not only does it give them time to formulate their approach, but it also gives the suspects time alone to worry about what could be going on and form anxiety regarding their situation. At the same time, though, it may also give the suspect a moment to collect their thoughts and generate their own story and approach to the interview, putting the detectives on the back foot instead.
By the way, I'm Detective Cordier. I think we've met once before.
Probably so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I don't know if I scared you at the beginning or what, but that's why I was trying to, and I can't, you see the position that I'm in. I can't tell you why you're here, but at the same time, I need to rule you out into something. Does that make sense?
When the detectives re-enter the room, they try an obviously different approach, this time attempting to set Grant at ease, stating that they just need to clear him from any wrongdoing, and then he's free to go on his way. Many people would, at least subconsciously, be inclined to open up a little.
Alright, bro, if I was him, I'd be like, bro, did you not hear me the first? I would start getting mad. Because I already said it twice. I don't want to talk to y'all, bro. Like, he already said it. The right to remain silent. He did, like, at this point, he in his head, something gotta be brewing, bro. They trying to get me to admit to something, bro.
Yeah,
and that's when you get out. He's gonna say the same thing, I guarantee it.
More in an attempt to get out of there as soon as possible. But Grant has other ideas.
Would you be willing to talk to me about your day, knowing that I need to rule you out of something, or like I'm just, if you didn't do anything wrong today, you have nothing to worry about?
Yes, I would have liked to, but before the rights were read. So not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, and you understand as a detective, we read those rights to everybody who comes in here. It's not just you. It happens to everybody that walks through this room and talks to us.
As a former police officer, Grant is fully aware of all of this. He knows everybody that's interviewed, innocent or not, has to be read these rights, which essentially completely invalidates this as the real reason that he isn't talking. He's just using it as an excuse to refuse to talk, and possibly to even stall for time.
I guess my question is this, knowing what I just told you, I guess if it was me and I was, if I was in your position, I'd be like, hey, James, I did this, or Grant, I did this, I was at, here, here, and here, and I would just be done with it. But at this point, like, I can't clear you from this because you could still potentially be a suspect.
Alright, but still, at the end of the day, bro, you don't have to talk, and he's, like, getting mad at him. Like, you don't have to say anything, even if you are just, like, didn't do anything wrong. So, like, I feel like that's kind of wrong that, like, they're still trying to talk to bro after he done told him. I'm pretty sure you could sue for something like this. If you keep telling them, I feel like literally the first time you ask for a lawyer and they keep going, I'm pretty sure he can make, like, a lawsuit out of that. I think I've seen something like that. Because, yeah, bro, once you refuse, say, I want to remain silent and want a lawyer, then they have to leave. Like, they have to.
I don't know if I'm not explaining it right or what's going on here.
It fine. I just have to, once the rights have been read, I have to, it says I have the right to be silent.
Yes. Okay. Just tell me this. I know you were a police officer before, right? You're a police officer in Gateway? It's an easy yes or no.
I'm being silent.
Well, I can see that. We can do this all night. I mean, it doesn't bother me. You're going to continue to be a suspect until I find out otherwise.
Okay.
Unfortunately for the detectives, Grant is exercising perfect form within this interrogation, refusing to...
Right, why do they keep trying to get him to talk? Like, he keeps saying he doesn't want to talk, bro. Just leave. You're not getting no info out my man.
You gotta let him run at that time.
Leave, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, now it's time. You gotta be like, dang, he not talking.
At this point, I'd be getting teed right now. Like, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. It's like, nah.
Talk greatly hinders the investigation as a whole and completely prevents the...
Bro, you know I would do that. Stop.
You're not
detectives
coming
from
like
making
that.
progress,
I
all
really
while
mess
being
with this head cap.
completely
Good looks, brother.
legal. This is why Detective Chamberlain is starting to appear visibly annoyed and decides to take a break from the interrogation, as letting emotions take control in an investigation like this can be extremely dangerous for the detectives. But once again, this time alone can also give the suspects the chance to come up with a plan.
It's bro's trying to escape. Merge. He's on that, B. He's on that, B.
You trying to get up out of here?
Hello, I need to go
You need to go where?
home or get ready for work in a little bit.
Okay, we'll just have a seat and I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna get back there.
The other officer want to talk to me
I
again.
thought bro was just gonna like casually walk out.
I thought he was just gonna leave.
I might just be stupid.
No, they must have had someone at his door. He might have probably just walked out.
Bro, what?
He probably was finna just walk out.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But someone was at the
I'm
door.
ready to go.
Okay. And I'm not ready for you to go yet, so you're not going to be able to go. I've got other things that I'm doing right now, so.
Oh, I was gonna go.
Oh, no, you're not
going
going to
tell
go.
you that.
Okay, yeah, no, you're not.
But I
Same
will.
time.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
I dare you to let me build you a
Damn.
completely free e-commerce store.
Oddly enough, in many other investigations like this, now is around the time where an officer may attempt to come to a decision regarding the suspect. The interview is obviously at a complete standstill and no progress is being made in any direction. The standard protocol would be to either gather the information needed to charge the suspect for a crime or release them based on a lack of evidence. But whether the detective thinks he can extract more information or if it was an ego-based decision, Grant is told to stay and continue the interrogation. The police
Alright, but like, is it not illegal? With what
Yeah,
he's
I'm
doing?
saying, can you
He
not
says
let
he
him
doesn't
go?
wanna talk. If he's not gonna talk, like he already said, I have the right to remain silent. What else is there to talk about? Like, come on, bro.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. Like these bro, this can't be right. I'm sorry, it can't.
then try to take some time to piece together more of the story, talking to witnesses to try and place Grant at the scene of the crime. Despite his silence being perfectly legal and acceptable, it greatly increases the detective's suspicion towards him. Suspicion that's only heightened when Grant's wife says that his only alibi was that she thought he was spreading grass seeds at the time of James's death. All signs point towards Grant, and Detective Chamberlain goes back in for round 3.
Detective Cordero is talking to your wife right now. I talked to her a little bit. So I've kind of got a timeline of where you were and where you weren't today. We all know what happened, okay? I'm not trying to get you in any trouble. I'm not trying to get her in any trouble. You've got a little daughter.
See, listen, I've seen a couple of these videos, bro. That's what these detectives do, bro. They looked at him and said, I know what you've done. Like, bro, if you know what I did,
Yeah,
why
but
am I in this
bro,
room?
I'm
Why
saying,
am I in the room if you know what I did?
can I just go? I got work.
You feel me? Like I said, like, if he really already knew everything to it, he wouldn't be getting interrogated. He would already been charged. He would already be going to jail right now.
16 who needs her parents. Okay, I don't know if you've had a problem with this guy for a while, and this was an accident, or you maliciously chased him down, or what happened. But if I don't get your side of the story, I won't ever know.
I would have hit. You know what I would hit him
You
with?
got chapter
Zeno?
1.
Huh?
I would have hit him with the "What are you talking about?"
No, I would have hit him with the, what are you talking about? I said.
I never said any of that. What are you talking about?
Like, I'm not talking.
I did what?
I would have kept telling him.
Like, bro, I did what to who? I hated who? Who? What are you talking about?
I would just keep hitting him with the I remain silent. I remain silent. I would just keep hitting him with that because, like, I listen, I could be completely wrong, but, like, I'm, like, 85% sure, like, if you say you don't want to talk, they have to leave.
You got chapter 2 and chapter 3. Chapter 1 is what happened today, what started out today, how your day started. Chapter 2 is what led up to the incident. And chapter 3 is you telling me about what happened to lead you up to that. I know you went to eat, out tonight. I know what you said at dinner. I know that you went to Lowe's afterwards. I know everything, but I don't know what caused the incident. And if I don't know that, I've got to assume the worst. I'll let you think about it. I'll give you one more chance here in a few minutes, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm telling you that.
Well, what happened?
I know, you know, we have witnesses that put you there. They physically ID'd you. The two cars.
Hey, and in the back of his mind, he's like, I'm fucking cooked, dog. This dude knows everything. But, like, he just kind of keeping his composure and not fold. Just keep saying the same shit. I don't have to talk.
As far as they drove by, look, man, I'm not... I just want to know why it happened. I'm going to sleep good tonight regardless. I don't think you will.
At the time of the murder, when the two cars were parked up beside each other, the man in the white Chevrolet waved the passerby past before the gun was fired. As they passed, they were able to get a good look at the driver. And unfortunately for Grant, it was Andrew Tillman, another resident of the small town who had known him since he was a child, and was hence able to undoubtedly place him at the scene.
Damn, bro. What is that look? Damn, bro. You hear that, B?
He's seen somebody he knew when he was a kid.
That's
ridiculous.
Saying, imagine you just fuck.
Wow, what?
Imagine you just
bro,
go after somebody, and the only reason you get caught is because someone that's known you for years happened to be in traffic. Happens to be in traffic, bro.
I'm blowing his phone up at 6 in the morning every single day. While I'm in jail, just to be a date.
That is crazy unlucky, bro.
Scene of the crime as the gun went off. Both Grant and Chamberlain know without a doubt what happened to James, but Grant also knows that his only chance of escaping is to continue to remain silent and pray that they can't gather the evidence they need. The detectives are now forced to try almost anything they can think of to get movement out of Grant, starting with allowing him to see his wife and daughter in hopes that it will invoke some sort of emotional reaction within him.
Yeah, bro, they're going every depth to get this dude to talk.
They want him to talk.
They finna hit him with the KFC meal, the Biggie Bag meal. He's just finna get to talking. Imagine.
I would start saying, I need some food, bro. I'm starving, man. Maybe some food to give me.
Yeah, bro.
Give me a little
I
bit
need some
of
food
words.
and just not say shit after. Finesse some free food. You get a free meal out of it, and you're not guilty of anything.
And you're not guilty.
Imagine, bro. Listen, if he does that, he's a G.
And get him to talk.
Your wife's about to leave. She wanted to give you a hug before she left. Are you good with that?
Me too. Okay.
Hey, that shit's sad though. Regardless of what happened, like this dude's finna get cooked, and he's still got a daughter. Like that daughter's gonna be changed the rest of her life, bro.
And why did he do it? Did they tell us?
I don't know why he did it. No, they haven't told us yet.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, even this doesn't work. So instead, Detective Cordiero decides to return alone with a more calm and sympathetic demeanor in a second attempt to build trust with Grant. Often, male suspects are more likely to build a subconscious connection with female detectives due to them often thinking that they're less threatening and more understanding.
Every time you rip a slab pack, Arena Club makes you an instant offer for your card based on its market.
Realistically, this is the last option the detectives have.
Alright, get ready to think about laying down up on that desk, but it looks awful hard.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be any more comfortable up there than what you are now.
He instantly started folding.
You think
he instantly started folding? He instantly started folding.
Same thing. All he has to do is just be quiet.
But he instantly just started folding as soon as she came in there.
We about to see, bro.
Like,
I see it in his eye.
I don't know. Man, I remember being on patrol and running into you one night. Help me out on a call, back me up. It was way back in, I guess almost 3 years now.
Well,
two.
Yeah,
something
so.
like that. Yeah, something like that.
You guys were always good to help us, help me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brad, you were always right there, man.
Cordero opens up with an anecdote about how Grant apparently backed her up on a case 3 years ago. Even though he doesn't necessarily remember it, this will give him the idea that Cordero will be even more sympathetic and helpful towards him as he's done her a favor in the past. It also allows them to continue reminiscing about their time on the force and the people they've worked with, further strengthening the subconscious bond Grant will be creating.
I just don't understand how we got to this point.
Yeah, me neither.
You're willing to talk? Tell
I'm
me.
just ready to go to bed.
I don't blame you. Me too. Me too. And we could do that. You just talk to me.
Well, I just have to, since you read those rights, I have to stay, I have to do the right.
Well, what's the difference?
You know the difference.
Regardless of something happened or not, and if it did, if it was an accident, well, tell me. Like, let me help me help you. Like, I want to know what I can do or what happened today.
I'll be like, bitch, leave. How many times have I told you I don't want to talk? And she over here seducing my mans. She seducing my mans, bro. He said it how many times? He wanna leave.
He said, no. He said no.
To be able to explain it later.
I don't know what happened today. I just need to.
You know, people are gonna have questions. Your family.
Well, I have questions.
Well, exactly.
So
why can't we figure this out together?
Cordero is making a conscious effort to use inclusive language, such as, "We will figure this out together." This and her open and expressive body language are both techniques she's using to make Grant feel more relaxed, and as though he's part of the solution, not the problem. She's also making every effort to be nice to Grant, in hopes that maybe he'll finally open up to her, or at least give her a way in.
We can start from the very beginning. I mean, I know you probably slept in because you work nights. I work nights. Trust me, I worked nights for almost 4 years. I understand how that sleep schedule is.
yeah, I was asleep, so
So,
messed up.
did you sleep in today? Yeah, I bet you did. You could have got to work tonight, huh?
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
What time did you get up?
Oh, so she's getting she's getting info like on the low. Like what time they book, noonish, but like again, this could have nothing to do with like any of the times of anything.
Nah, because if he got killed afternoon, then that means that if he woke up at noon, now unless he's lying,
I forget what time. I mean,
means if he woke up at noon, that he could have did it.
We about to see.
Around noon. That's usually what time I got up too. Did you watch anything good on TV? Usually that's what I do. I'd eat and watch TV. I'll woke myself up a little bit. Anything good?
Same old stuff
Oh yeah?
on TV.
You watch the same episodes? Or like, do you have a specific TV show you would wake up and watch?
Well, we watched, my wife always has it on I can't remember what channel it's called, right now, TV Land.
Oh, okay. I haven't really watched any of that. I couldn't even tell you what it was about. Does your wife like that?
Oh, well, I think she'd better watch other stuff, but
Yeah.
It might not be about the case, but finally, Grant is talking, and Cordero has found her way in. If she can keep the...
Alright, but like I said, what does that have to do with this case? He's just talking about shit that
It's
don't
how
matter.
you ease in, Xander. You have to ease in.
Alright.
You have to ease into him.
Alright, bet. But then again, I'd be like, bitch! How many times I gotta say it? I already said it, but like, bro, I'd get mad as fuck.
Flow of this conversation up, she might be slowly able to extract information from him even without him knowing. Talking about specifics such as TV shows and sleep schedules, even that could lead to catching him in a lie and placing him in certain places.
Small talk like that could get him caught. Hey, that means this happened to y'all. Shut up. Don't say shit. You can't even say what your dog's name is. You can't even say what your dog's name is.
Can't even say what your dog's name is. Can't even say what your brother's name is.
That's what I'm saying.
Places at certain times. But most importantly, she's building a connection with him and continuing to let him talk, which increases the chance that he either slips up or decides to make it easier on the detectives and answer a question. But predictably, as soon as Cordero started asking him to talk about the case again, he shut down once more, refusing to answer
as he should.
Any more questions and staying silent.
I think you have a lot to live for. Beautiful family, who I've had the privilege of talking to. The way I look at it is you're a man. Men face their mistakes and they own up to them. And they figure out what happened and figure out how to solve it and move on. Like I said, I'm honestly here to help you. I want you to understand that. I wouldn't spend my time in here with you if I didn't. And that something happened today that...
Girl, you just trying to get your commission for catching this dude. You don't give a fuck.
Literally.
You're just trying to get some...
Just trying to get
cheese.
paid.
Just trying to get paid. Because you probably
You're
get
doing
paid
your
for
job.
getting him to talk. It's just trying to get it paid the whole time.
needs to be explained. Did you make a mistake today?
No, don't
Even
say
after
no.
reminding him of his family, Grant doesn't move an inch. Again, realizing that his only chance of being let off is to not speak and hope they don't find anything.
I like you. I like this fella that was a detective here. And I don't care about any of that and stuff. And I just don't know how to have this happen.
B, how are they still talking to him after he said all this?
Bro, I don't know. I think it's illegal. Is it not? Or are they allowed to hold you in there a certain amount of time?
That shit, bro, that shit crazy. I don't know. I forget.
It might be allowed to hold you in there a certain amount of time.
Bro, hold on.
Before being brought in and interrogated for something. So, I know you don't care, but I just don't know how to be silent. Sitting over here looking like a jerk.
No, you're not. That, honestly, you are far from that. You're very polite. Don't you know why you're here?
I appreciate you guys. You know. Gonna get a lawyer.
Right,
Yeah.
like, bro.
It's up to you.
But
I'm about to look this shit up, B. We gotta know. But wait, we gotta look this shit up.
How long are they allowed to interrogate you before you can leave?
Can detect... Alright, bro. I can't spell detectives. I ain't gonna lie. I'm stupid. Can detectives still interrogate you after saying you don't want to talk? If you clearly and... Yes, that's basically saying if you say it over and over again, you want to remain silent and request a lawyer like he just did, law enforcement cannot continue without your lawyer present. So what the fuck is going on in this video?
Maybe it's in a different state.
Like,
Hey,
damn.
Mike, what state does this take place? It could be
Is that what
different
it
in the
said?
state. It could be different in the state.
Let me go back to this. Oh, hold on. Is it like an AI? Every state. Is this every state? Oh, bias. The rights from it protects people and self. Federal states. But I don't know. I'm not reading that shit. It didn't give me a yes or no answer. So shit. I'm just gonna say yes. This is illegal.
obviously something's going on and I need one.
I just want to hear your side of it.
I want to get a lawyer.
After hours of almost pointless back and forth, Grant finally asks for a lawyer, meaning the detectives can no longer question him. And
so that was the deciding factor.
Yeah.
It's just you just had to
He
ask
wasn't
for a
asking
lawyer.
for a lawyer.
So it don't matter if
Yeah, he
you
wouldn't.
have the right to remain silent. You have to say you want a lawyer too.
Yeah.
concludes the
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Makes sense.
interrogation. But this is far from where the story ends. Between this interrogation and the final court hearing, Grant and his lawyer both realized that there was simply no way he was going to be released scot-free. Not only was there a man at the scene of the crime who all but saw him pull the trigger, people were also starting to realize that he'd actually either been fired or resigned from 3 different police force jobs before becoming the chief of police in his home.
Damn! How you get fired
What?
from 2 other police departments and still get hired as a police officer? Cause like, bro, how do you get fired? There's like only a couple reasons you get fired from being a police officer. It's like, 1, you do some
I'll be right back.
crazy harassment shit.
I'll be right back, Jenna.
Hey, B, I'm continuing the video. You tripping? Hey, but like I said, You get crazy harassed. 2, you get like a whole bunch of bad reviews about you. And bro, that's pretty much it. If you're getting fired as a police officer.
Town. So, on October 16th, 2017, he pleaded guilty to the first-degree murder, but refused to reveal his motive, leaving each member of James Appleton's family without closure to this day. However, as Grant was being prosecuted, a shocking revelation was made that turned him, a murderer, into a senseless monster of a human being. As his DNA was being taken, they realized it was already in the system under an unknown name for a crime committed almost 20 years ago. In November of 1997, a teacher at Frank Tillery Elementary School went to the teacher's lounge bathroom only to be met by a man brandishing a gun that forced her into a stall. The man then raped her and fled, taking care not to touch.
He killed her and raped her in a school building? How did he not get caught for that?
Anything or leave evidence behind, except for the he left on her clothes. Local police did everything
Hey, he's coming different.
they could to identify the perp, but after 20 months of effort, the investigation went cold until 20 years later when Grant Hardin's DNA was found to be a perfect match. And because Rogers police had obtained a job.
And just like that, you are cooked. You're cooked, brother. There's no getting out of this. You're going to jail the rest of your life. That is a terrible crime, bro.
On Doe warrant back in 2003, allowing them to arrest an unknown suspect and bypass the statute of limitations. He was hit with
what, bro?
That's I heard you, my man. So you never know.
The 14-year sentence for his on.
Bro, wait, bro.
Top of the 21 years for the murder of James Appleton. And as such, Grant Hardin was sentenced to 35 years in prison, meaning that he'll likely live out the rest of his life behind bars.
Most traders quit trading for.
You missed it, but you ain't even see what he did. These
What did he do?
struggle meals. These are people.
Did the girl get him?
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong video.
This is Grant.
Did the girl get him?
Nah, bro. You literally got up and walked away. I don't even. You did that to yourself, gang.
My
He tried
DoorDash
everything
came.
he could escape. Tries the door. He tried everything to escape. Tries the door handle. Yeah, bro. If you didn't do anything wrong, you don't have to worry about it. Biggest lies in prospect. That's true, man. All right, y'all. But thank you for watching the video. If you made it this far,
Alright, there, YouTube.
say bye, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep making videos. Keep tuning in. And thank y'all for watching, man. Peace.
Little nigga better back up. 40s from 2-3, smack you harder than a Mack truck. Send the link and die, but I ain't really with the cap stuff. I know these niggas really bitch, they just act rough.